Hi guys, it's your girl qochemist, and I'm hopping on camera to do hopefully a quick fitness vlog. So for those of you who really keep up with my channel and you were watching me last year, you know that I completed a 5K again last year, and I trained up until that point, was doing really well, and as usual, once I reach my goal, I hang up my running shoes and I fall off. Then I took some interest in a Soca Size DVD that I had purchased. And I tried that for a while. I was super excited about it, and then I fell off. At some point, I was doing Wii Fitness and Wii Zumba and keeping up with some of my buddies on Twitter, and at some point, I fell off. And then I attempted the 28-day challenge that Cheska Lee did here on YouTube on her channel, and I made it up to week 5, and then I just could not put that DVD in one more day. I just was feeling so, I get bored easily, and I was just, yeah. So, that being said, it's a new year, and I'm going to try my best to get back on track. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, then you know that I have gotten into juicing. I've been trying to, I did a 3-day detox for those of you who follow my channel and my Instagram, and then after that I've been doing a juice, a green juice, every morning since then. And I've been feeling great. My skin is looking good. Like, you know, look, I'm going to let y'all get up close and personal with me. Look at that. I mean, I'm looking a little pale because it's winter time too, but I got a few little, you know, little spots and marks, but for the most part, you know, I don't have no pimples. I'm looking kind of fabulous. I got a little glow. So, so with that being said, I need to work some fitness back in. But I'm not ready for high impact. I'm not going to get out and run. It's too cold out there. People, if you, again, follow me on Instagram, then you saw all the snow we just got, and that stuff is still sitting on the ground, and they're talking about we're going to get some more, and we've gotten little flurries here and there since that big snowstorm. So, yeah, Nemo. They call the storm Nemo. But anyway, so I am not going to be getting out there hitting the pavement anytime soon. I thought about, you know, trying to do that 28-day fitness thing again, but I'm just not there yet because it's winter time, and I really want to stick to the diet the next time I do it. And your girl likes to eat when she wants to eat, but I've been doing really well, so I feel like I'm working my way up to being able to stick to a strict diet. So yeah, all that being said, I got to do something. And I've been digging around, looking around, trying to figure out I was going to join a gym because Planet Fitness was running that, you know, $10 down, $10 a month deal. But if I'm not going to get out and run, what's the likelihood I'm going to get out, drive to a gym, yeah, in the mornings? It's not going down. And I know they will have that deal several more times throughout the year if I'm really feeling motivated like that. So I was going to a Zumba class, and I still plan to go back to that Zumba class. But things have just been a little hectic, and I haven't really gotten my schedule organized enough that when I get home in the evening for the evening classes that they have, that I can just have myself prepared to go to that class. You know, I feel like I want to eat, and then I get a little lazy, and then, yeah. So, fell off of the Zumba class. I was just, yeah, really? But, so, I decided that I am going to, for the month of March, do some type of activity for the entire month. And what I've settled on is something I've never really done before, even though I've owned a DVD for a while, and that is Pilates. Yay! So I've never really done Pilates. I know that it's dealing with movement and isolation, similar to yoga, but not the same. There's some resistance aspects to it as well. Again, I've never done Pilates before. I bought this DVD probably back in 2003, 2004. It was at our job was having this little vendor come in, and they were selling books and gifts and games and all that stuff, and this was really cheap because the suggested U.S. price was $19.97, but I think I probably spent like $5 or something on it, and that's why I bought it. And I think I tried to use it once, but I think it was the video, the content is so laid back, I think I fell asleep or started to get sleepy. And you know, so I'm going to have to recognize this is not going to be like high impact, thumping bass, moving kind of workout, but I just need something that's going to get me into a consistent plan. Consistency is what I'm looking for, and this is very low impact, so it shouldn't be too stressful to do. It's supposed to help you with toning and strengthening, which is what I want. And then over time, I hope that, maybe I'll add in some running or something for cardio after the month of March. For March, I am strictly going to be focused on Pilates. Now, in addition to this DVD, which, like I said, this thing is old, so I don't even know if you could find it. I can tell you guys how I feel about it after I start using it, but it's called The Essential Pilates. It's 2 discs, and this is the lady who does the stuff. Lucy Knight and Lucy Lloyd Barker are the ladies in the DVD, or who did the DVD. There's a booklet in here that kind of gives you a breakdown of what is Pilates, the different 8 principles of Pilates, the history of Pilates, those type of things. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take this next week and some change to pretty much to research this, look through this, maybe even scan through the DVDs, just kind of prepare myself for the things that I'm going to need. I know I'm going to need a mat. I know I'm going to need some resistance bands. Also, I plan to look for some videos here on YouTube of Pilates so that if I am away, I know I'm going to be traveling sometime in March, I still want to be accountable as much as possible. So if I can't play a DVD where I go, then I want to be able to pull something up on my iPad and still work out. That being said, if anybody wants to join me doing Pilates, yoga, or any other DVD for the month of March, please join me. Because then the engagement and the accountability is there. I will probably be posting about this on Instagram as well. Any support, motivation is appreciated. Also, if you've done Pilates and you have some knowledge of Pilates, please share. What kind of results are you seeing? I'm very results driven, and if I don't see results in a little, short period of time, not a little, but if I don't feel like I'm seeing anything, I get very bored. Very, very, very bored, to the point of, yeah, what happened to that Pilates you was doing? What? Yeah, that kind of bored. So yeah, if you've done Pilates, what are some of the things that you appreciate or like about Pilates, and what kind of results have you seen? Especially if you're strictly doing Pilates. I know some people strictly do yoga or strictly do Pilates and maybe some weights or something. So that's the people I love to hear from. If there's somebody here on YouTube that does Pilates that you'd recommend, that has a channel, please let me know. Or somewhere else online, please let me know. Any motivation, any support is appreciated. Month of March, a whole month. I'm going to try at least do 5 days a week. I would like to say I'm going to get up and do 7 days a week, but I at least want to do 5 days a week, at least during the weekdays. So that's going to be daunting, because that means I'm going to have to get up before work, and in addition to my juicing, I'm going to have to do some Pilates, and I got to figure out how I'm going to, because this is just, straight up DVD. I don't know how it's broken down, so I got to figure out, am I doing certain areas, certain days, and just turning it off, or I need to figure all that out. But any information, comment below. What are you doing? Are you doing any fitness things? And how's that going? And yeah, I know I fell off, and I know you're probably like, here she is again, and we're not even feeling like she's gonna finish this. And I mean, pray for me. Really, I need y'all to believe in me so I can believe in myself and be motivated. But yeah, guys, Pilates, March, me, all month. Yay. What are you doing? Help me out. Comment below. And like this video just for my effort. If nothing else, I'm inspiring somebody else maybe who will be consistent. I'm so sad. That's pitiful. Alright, guys. Yeah. So, Pilates, month of March. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. And I'm also on Pinterest. So if you are on Pinterest and you have some Pilates stuff pinned somewhere, follow me and let me know about that as well. Maybe that's why I need to look. Maybe I need to look on Pinterest. People probably got stuff pinned about Pilates on Pinterest. Who knew? Alright, guys. That's enough rambling.